overcoming obstacles. How many of you hear that topic and you're like, yay, obstacles. Yeah, some of you are? You're like, yeah? Okay. You do get to learn. Absolutely. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today is the reality that life isn't perfect is there anyone in here who does have a perfect life? Okay, life is not perfect. We know that some hard things are going to come our way, and chances are lots of hard things have already come your way. That's what I want for us to leave today with is that bring it on. Whatever the challenges that we're going to have in the coming year, in the coming 5 years, however that looks for us. Because I hate to break it to you, but even beyond high school and into becoming an adult, you're always going to have some obstacles and challenges, but we have to have that bring it on attitude. But first, let's establish some foundations for obstacles. And the first is that obstacles are universal. Can we all agree on that? Everyone in every country around the world faces some sort of obstacle. They look different for everyone. Can we agree on that? So something that might be difficult for you might be easy for you. It doesn't make our hardships any less. I know sometimes we can get into that comparison game, right? Like, oh, well, they've gone through this hardship, and so that means mine is very minor and it doesn't matter. If it's a hardship to you, it's a hardship, okay? And hardships are opportunities for growth. If everything was rainbows and butterflies, what's the fun in that? But sometimes we have to see the positive through the negative. Okay, so ways to deal with our obstacles. They're going to knock us down. They're going to knock us down. But what do you got to do when you get knocked down? You got to get yourself back up. And we're human, so sometimes we're going to get knocked down for longer than others. And I would say allow yourself that time, but then you got to get up. You can't stay there forever. Start climbing back out. Start climbing up, start going over, around, however you need to do to get over your obstacle. And then get to the top. Get to the top and be up there and be like, bring it on, right? Bring it on. How many of you believe in a higher power, a source, a universe, signs, God, something like that, right? I believe in these signs. I'm a believer of law of affirmations and positive, all that stuff. I'm a huge believer in that. So I've been preparing this presentation for a while now. I knew what I wanted to come in and say to you. I knew that I wanted it to be this bring it on, right? So yesterday, I get my Facebook memories, and this was my Facebook memory from 10 years ago. Exactly 10 years ago. What is that last sentence? Oh my gosh, it says bring it on! Bring it on! Do you know what 10 years ago, exactly 10 years ago this time? It was my first semester back at Weber State. As a woman in my 30s, as a single mom, I had no idea that one day, that 10 years from now, I was gonna be standing in front of people sharing my story and hopefully inspiring and empowering you. Like, I was barely getting by. I was barely surviving. And I said, bring it on. I believed it then, I believe it now, I believe it for all of you. And that's my wish for you ladies. I want you to conquer your mountains. I want you to overcome, and you're gonna have them. We know you're gonna have them. I want you to conquer them, and I want you to say, bring it on, right? Say it with me, ladies. Bring it on. All right.